Hey guys, to the Moon Man here. Today is Thursday, June 24th, 2021, and the reason for today's video, it's going to be on sports betting. I have a bunch of picks today, and I will tweet them out a little bit later. But since there are so many, it's quite unusual. It's probably the biggest day in sports for a while, or probably will be for quite some time. Just to give you an update, on 620, we took the LA Clippers and we lost. To take the Suns and the Bucks straight up on a parlay, the Suns won and the Bucks lost. We lost that parlay. On 622, we took the Tampa Bay Rays and they lost. We were 17-5, so now we're 18-8. But we're first going to start out with the St. Louis Cardinals. We're going to bet them. So this is a odds conversion calculator site, and you could just go on Google and Google it. Some people bet in decimal format, some people bet American style. I'm trying to give you guys both. Is a 1.65 or minus 154. Basically $154 to win 100 or $15.40 to win 10. I think the St. Louis Cardinals will probably be my biggest bet because it's not in dollars, it's in Dogecoin. As you can see over here, that's like 204 Dogecoin. And the conversion rate, because it goes up and down and all that good stuff. So let's bet $30.25 on the Cardinals. I don't mind having a little bit more on it. I'm just going to do the $30.80. I just don't see the Cardinals. I mean, they very well could, but that's our first bet is the St. Louis Cardinals. I'm going to call it a 2-star. I'm going to try to start making stars on these. So experiment with. Before, everything was kind of like a straight up single bet. The reason why it's 2 stars because they bet is like they gauge it off 100. Since we're like a low budget gambling site, I'm gonna base my bets off $10. If I double my bet, because as you saw on the conversion site, that $15.40 is to win 10. So I'm doubling that to win 20. So that would constitute like a 2-star to me. This is why I'm doing the video today, so that I can explain it for you guys instead of just trying to tweet something out. Oh, I didn't even place it. I didn't hit place bet. So okay, bet is placed. Washington just had a huge outing where they scored 25 runs in the game, 16-20 to win 10. So that's a 1-star. We have Miami plus 1.5 on the run line. 1-star bet on them. So I'm just going to place it now. Then we have Houston, which is playing Detroit, and Detroit really stinks, and Houston's on fire. So then we have the Dodgers, which play the Cubs, and the Cubs can never seem to win against the Dodgers. That might be like our parlay for the day because they're both pretty bad odds. I might just, you can take them straight up as 1-stars. Maybe not even 1-star. You could do like a 1-star parlay or a half-a-star parlay. The problem with baseball, as you guys know, is the odds. You got to win quite a bit. Yeah, the Cubs play late tonight, minus 270. Yeah, I would just do a 1-star on those two. And if hopefully they both win, and that's the problem. Is like if one wins and one loses, then if one of these two lose for whatever reason, you could always take them to the next day, and whoever wins, like say the Cubs win and they beat the Dodgers, like 10.25. That way we win $10 on it, so you're paying like an extra quarter. So 1.97 odds. Okay, there's the total odds down here. See, I'm kind of new to this site. Here's the total odds, 1.97. Okay, so we'll just bet 10.25 here on these two, and let's place the bet. Are they at the Dodgers? Yeah, this is reversed around too, by the way. Usually the bottom team is the home team, but for whatever reason on this site, the home team is the top team. So go figure on that one. I don't understand that. Let me just double check that. The Cubs are at the Dodgers, and That's when they had their like biggest losing streak, is when they were in California, the Cubs, and they lost like five straight because they played somebody in California and then they went. It could have been the Dodgers. They went from the Dodgers and then they went to the Padres and they lost like five or six in a row or something, and they were on fire. And then when they went there as a road trip, they just fell apart. If I was going to take one out of the two, I would probably take the Dodgers and not do the parlay. That's okay too. I understand that. I'm a little surprised the Canadians have gone as far as what they have. The Golden Knights need to win tonight to keep their playoff hopes alive. Wow, look at this bet. Actually, for whatever reason, the Golden Knights plus 1.5. That's minus. Yeah, they're favored, but for some reason, the Canadians are minus one. I don't understand that. I didn't even know. I was gonna take the Golden Knights straight up. You know what we could also do? Let's do this. And you can tell I'm doing this on the fly. We can take all three of these as a parlay. The odds just went down on the Astros. That's like 250 a piece, like 250 a game, basically. And we also have the Cubs and the Astros already. So let's accept this and let's play this. Let's lock this in. Okay, so now what I was originally thinking, 1.71. This is with overtime in case they tie. They're minus 141. And they're 215 is plus 115. Okay, so that's a big difference. So I would rather take a chance. I mean, very well could be a tie because it's, they're going to take some chances at the end, and it very well could be. I mean, the 1.5 could lose because if they're down one goal, they're going to pull the goalie because of that situation because they need to win tonight. I mean, we already bet it. We got it on the parlay for a small bet, to take a chance. They need to win tonight, so I don't think they're going to try to go to overtime. They're going to try to win it. I mean, unless they're down by one goal, but they're going to be aggressive today, and they're going to try to score early and often. So that's my thinking behind it, like a half a star on that, and I'm just going to do like $5 because we already have some money bet on that already. We have the 750 bet, and I'm basically counting the 750 bet as like a Vegas bet because the reason for that is we have already bet the two MLB games as a separate parlay, and we added in the Vegas bet. So I mean, you can count it any way you want or think about it any way you want, but that's the way I think about it, or that's the way in my mind how I think about it. Place the bet. So these are our bets. Here's that 3-leg parlay, and then we got the 2-leg parlay over here. So there you go, guys. Those are our bets today. Good luck on your betting. I'll update you guys on Twitter. Stay tuned for some roulette. Thanks for watching, guys.